Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is a super fun video. I'm going to be sharing everything that I bought in New York City. As a lot of you know, I was in New York City a few days ago. We were there for just a few days, and of course I did some shopping when I was there, and I thought it would be fun to share what I got. Of course, I have some makeup, but I also have some skincare and a little bit of clothing as well. So I thought I would share what I got. A few of you commented that you wanted to see this video, and I love watching videos like this, so I'm going to share everything I got with you today, and we're just going to chat. I have some iced coffee, and because it's later in the day when I'm filming this and I need a little bit of a pick-me-up, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. But I want to get this video up for you guys, so hope maybe you have some iced coffee or some hot coffee or tea or whatever you like to drink. And I'm just going to share what I got in New York City. If you are new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty content here on YouTube. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. And let's just get into it. I have a new discovery for you before we get into the haul that I want to share. I'm not a big creamer person in my coffee, mainly hot coffee. I like my hot coffee black, but in the afternoon, if I do have like an afternoon iced coffee, I like a little bit of creamer in it. I have discovered a creamer that I absolutely love, and it's the Chobani creamer, but it's the cookie dough flavor. If you like cookies, I'm a big cookie person. If you like cookie dough and you like coffee and you like creamer, give the Chobani one a try in cookie dough. That's what I have in here with this iced coffee, and it's so good. All right, so we'll start with beauty stuff, and then I'll save the other stuff for the end of the video. So if you're just interested in the beauty, that's totally fine. You can click out after the beauty, or you can stay for the whole thing if you want. Okay, let's get into it. So I really just threw all of my makeup in this bag. This is a Jones Road bag. I did go to the Jones Road store when I was in New York City, but not everything in here is from Jones Road. Okay, I guess we'll start with the few beauty things I bought at Nordstrom, and that was the whole reason I was in New York. I posted about it a little bit. I posted a vlog about it as well, but I got invited to a YouTube event at the Nordstrom store in New York City, and it was basically to go before the store opened and to make content about the anniversary sale. So that's why I was there. I was invited, and I'm so honored to have been invited. I really don't know why I was invited, but I was, and it was such a fun experience. The whole time I just kept thinking, man, I can't believe I was invited to this, because it was just, it's so fun. I've never gone to any events for YouTube ever, because typically if you live in the South like I do, most of the events that they have are in California or New York, and it's obviously that's not like a very convenient trip for me. So I don't go to events, and I'm never really invited to them either. So this was just such a fun experience. So thank you to YouTube Shopping for inviting me. It was so much fun. And thank you to you guys for watching my videos, because I definitely would not have been invited if I didn't have you as subscribers. So thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it, and I don't take it for granted. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So thank you so much. But we'll start with what I got at Nordstrom. I did not buy all the beauty stuff that I showed you in the reel and the YouTube video. I just kind of went around and looked at everything that I like or I would buy if I had just like an unlimited budget, but I bought a few things. All right, so the first thing I got is this Westman Atelier Summer Skin Kit. This was one of the things I kind of knew beforehand I was gonna buy. This has 3 products in it. So it has one of the highlighter sticks, the liquid tinted highlighter, and one of the blushes. And I didn't have any of these products, because what happens to me a lot, sorry if you hear noises in the background, it's my cat. He's in here and he is acting wild. A lot of the times these gift sets they have for the Nordstrom anniversary sale, I already own one or more of the products in the set, so it's unusual that there's a set that I don't own the 3 things. But you get the Lit Up Highlight Stick in the shade Nectar, which is like a peachy pink highlight. I've never tried the highlighter sticks from Westman Atelier. So it's very, very sheer. You probably won't even be able to see it there. Not a lot of color, but I'm excited to try that. And then the liquid super loaded highlighter. I wanted to try these forever and I just never did. I'm gonna shake mine up because I did swatch this earlier and I felt like I needed to really mix it up. This is actually the darkest shade in Peau de Soleil. And so this, I think I should be able to use maybe like mixed in with my moisturizer or something. Oh yeah, because it's pretty sheer, but it's just like a really pretty bronzy color. And I've never tried the liquid formula of the super loaded highlighters. I do have Peau de Pêche in the compact highlighter, but I've never tried this one. And then one of the blushes in the shade, I don't know if it's Dodo or Doo Doo. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's Doo Doo. I'm not sure, but I don't have this color. But I love the Westman blushes. And this, oh yeah, this is definitely a me color. So it's kind of more of like a mauve-y pink. But I was really excited about this set because like I said, I don't own any of these. So I did buy this. And then the other thing I got from Nordstrom is this shadow stick set from Bobbi Brown. So this is 3 of the Longwear cream eyeshadow sticks, which, you know, I love those. I have a bunch of them, but I actually did not have any of these that are in this set. Ooh yeah, these are even prettier than I thought. Okay, so you get Moonstone, which is this one down here. This one has the most like shimmer in it. It's like a very light pearly gold. Shell is like a matte kind of beigey color, and then Smoky Topaz is kind of a taupe, but it also looks a little bit green, like it has a little bit of like a khaki undertone. So those are the 2 beauty products I bought that were on the sale at Nordstrom. And then there's one other thing I bought at Nordstrom that was not on the sale, but I got it because Martina Lilly, my friend, as many of you know, told me that I needed this. So I did get the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Transforming Bronzer. These actually, I think, or I know, they've been out for a while in Australia because Martina's had hers for a little while. But I think they're just now coming to the US because when I asked about this, they had to go get it like from the back. They weren't even out yet. But I got the shade number 2, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's like a tortoise packaging, and this is the shade Light, and oh my gosh, it feels so nice. So that's shade Light right there on my finger. Wow, it's such a smooth, almost like velvety texture. It almost feels a little bit like a cream, but it's not. And this color looks really, really nice. So that is the shade Light. I mean, that is so incredibly smooth. It feels like velvet almost. But oh gosh, I cannot wait to try this. I haven't tried much from Lancome, actually. I've tried foundation and concealer, but I think that's it. I don't think I've ever tried anything else from them. So I'm excited about that. All right, moving into the bag here. I did get this. This I actually got from a Blue Mercury. This is the Odacite, I'm assuming is how you say it. Flex Perfecting Mineral Drops Tinted Sunscreen, SPF 50. This is something I've wanted to try for such a long time. I've seen so many people using these. And basically it's a tinted SPF that has a good amount of coverage from what I've seen. And it has SPF 50, niacinamide, and green tea, which I love anything with green tea. Green tea is really good if you have sensitive skin, but I've never actually seen this brand in person. I've only ever seen people using it online. But I got this shade number 2. I was kind of torn between shade 1 and shade 2. I went with shade 2 because right now I'm self-tanning a lot and I didn't want to get one that was too light since we're in summer right now. So this is shade 2. But you can see it definitely has a lot of color for a tinted SPF. So I cannot wait to try this. It feels incredible, like just blending it out on the back of my hand. I can't wait to use that. So I did get that. That's the only thing I bought from Blue Mercury. We'll move into the things that I got from Jones Road. They have a few stores, I think, but not very many. And this one was in Greenwich Village. Is it Greenwich Village? Greenwich Village, I think is how you say it. And let me just tell you this, if you ever have a chance to go to that Jones Road store, go, because it is the cutest little hole-in-the-wall store. It's so minimal and just exactly what you would think a Jones Road store would look like. You just go in, it's like a little white painted brick little building, and it's just literally tables, like 3 tables of all the products just laid out. And they have people working there that you can like work with if you want to, or you can just shop on your own. But they have all the Bobbi Brown books, her old makeup books. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. My mom got them for me when I was very young. The original Bobbi Brown makeup books, they had them like all over the walls. They had the merch. I mean, it was just the cutest little store. But what I got from there is the lip and cheek stick. I've tried a few things from Jones Road that they sent me in PR a long time ago, and none of it really wowed me, to be honest. I didn't think it was bad, but I mean, nothing that I've tried so far has been like a standout product for me personally. But I did really like this when I swatched it in store. So this is the lip and cheek in the shade Rosy Brown. And something about this color just like really spoke to me. I don't know why, but I loved it. I just think this is such a pretty warm nude. And you know me and balmy blushes. The formula kind of reminds me of those House Labs blushes, the glossy lip and cheek. I forget the whole name, but that's kind of what the formula reminded me of. So I got one of those to try. And I also got a lip pencil. Now this has been on my list to try because Alexa Chan on Instagram, or she has a YouTube channel as well. I'll link her channel. I love her content, but she is always talking about this lip pencil in Tawny Nude. And when I swatched it, I was like, oh yes, you guys know how I am with lip liners. I don't ever go in a makeup store for the most part without coming out with a lip liner. So this is Tawny Nude, and look how pretty those two look together actually. But I have never tried their lip liners, so I am very excited to try that. And then one more thing from Jones Road, the best eyeshadow. So I got one of the little single shadows. This one is in the shade Rose Gold. And actually there were a few that I really liked, but I was like, no, you need to pick one. You're not getting all of them, even though I thought about it. I thought about it, but this is the one that I went with because I just thought this is the one I would use the most. This is the shade Rose Gold. They did actually send me one of their single shadows a long time ago in PR, and I ended up decluttering it, but not because I didn't like the formula. It was the shade. The shade was just not a shade that I would ever wear, so I did declutter it, but I'm excited to have a more neutral one. So this is Rose Gold, but isn't that pretty? It looks like just a perfect one and done metallic shadow that you could just put on with your finger and be good to go. So I'm excited about that. So those are the 3 things I got from Jones Road. Okay, moving along. I went to a Credo store, which I've never been in a Credo before. And if you're not familiar, Credo is a clean beauty store. So they only sell brands that they consider to be clean. So they have RMS, Tower 28, Kosas, Mob Beauty, Iris and Romeo, and they have others too. Those are just the ones that come to mind. But I did get a few things in there. If you saw my vlog, I had my camera in all of these stores that I went to, but the issue that I kept having was, number one, a lot of the stores in New York City are so tiny that it's very awkward. Like if you're in there with a lot of other people and the people that work there, like it's very hard to be discreet in like trying to film. So I didn't get any footage in these tiny little stores, but I wanted to so bad of this, of Jones Road and the Credo store, but it's just, I was trying not to be like obnoxious with having the camera, and there are all these people and, you know, I don't know if they want to be on camera or not. So anyways, that was kind of a struggle. But what I got from Credo, I got a few things from RMS, and I haven't tried much from RMS. In fact, I've only tried their blush, and I think I've tried a primer from them maybe. I had like a little sample size of it. So I wanted to try more from them. So I got the new Redimension Hydra bronzer, which I feel like I'm the last person on earth to try this. And I had a really hard time picking a shade. But I went with the shade Tanlines. So Tanlines looks like this. And it was between this and Beach Walk Betty. Beach Walk Betty was a little bit more of like a red undertone. This one is more of like a neutral bronze undertone. So I went with this one. And if I love it, I guess I can always get Beach Walk Betty. I don't know. But this formula, if you love those blushes, this looks and feels exactly the same. So I cannot wait to put this on my face. I'm so excited about it. And then I also got another shade of the blush. I got the shade Royale. I have the shade Crystal Slipper already. So I wanted something that's different. So this is much more pink, kind of like a rosy mauvey pink. But honestly, like these blushes, I would take every single one. I had such a hard time picking because all these colors are so pretty. But this one is just a really pretty pink. So that is Royale there. And then, oh, I did get another blush. I got another blush, but I gave it to my mom. I got Maiden's Blush, which is a really beautiful nude if you are like a medium or darker skin tone. Maiden's Blush is so pretty. So I got that one for her. And then I got an RMS lip liner. So we're on to lip liner number 2. And this is not the last one. I told you I'm freaking nuts about lip liner. I don't know what. I don't know why, but I love them. So I got the RMS lip liner in the shade Nighttime Nude, which is right here. So it's more of a brown, but it's a pretty neutral brown. So I feel like it'll go with a lot of different things. And again, never tried their lip liners, so I'm excited to try that. And then one final thing that I got at Credo, and this is not something that was on my radar, but I swatched it in the store and I was really, really impressed. So this is by Iris and Romeo, and it's the Best Skin Days Treatment Concealer. And I've never tried this brand before. I think they also sell this on Sephora, the Iris and Romeo brand, I think. But the main reason that I got this was because when I swatched it in store, this is also really nice packaging. Like this is glass, very pretty. But when I swatched this shade in store, which is shade number 4, it actually looked like a neutral undertone to me. Now, that was in the store, so we'll see when I swatch it right now if I still think it's neutral. I do. I still think it looks pretty neutral. That was the main reason why I got it, was because when I swatched it, I thought, oh, that looks like such a good shade. This is shade number 4. That is, oh yeah, that looks like a really good shade right there. That is the Iris and Romeo Concealer in shade 4. And I've actually never seen anyone try it. I've never seen a review on it. So I'm excited to give that a try. All right, and then everything else in this bag is either from Sephora or from Ulta. So I guess we'll start with Sephora. At Sephora, it's so funny. I don't know how all of these content creators are going in Sephora and filming. I guess they're just doing a really good job of hiding it, because the minute I pulled out The minute I pulled out my camera, I mean, I hadn't had the camera out for like 30 seconds. Somebody came by and tapped me on the shoulder and they were like, you can't film in here. So sorry. That's why there was no Sephora footage. I tried, but I failed. I got a little bit in Ulta. So if you haven't seen the vlog, definitely go check it out. But what I got from Sephora, I got, of course, one of the new Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Blush Veils. I love these. I already have 4 of them of the original colors, but I got one of his new ones. So this is the Bright collection, and I got the shade Strawberry Sunset, which looks like this. But these blushes are very, very sheer. So they look very bright and scary right here, but you'll see in the swatch, they sheer out when you put them on, but look how pretty that color is. It's a pink, kind of like a warmer watermelon kind of pink. I love the color though. So honestly, all 4 of the new shades are really pretty, but I went with this one. And then I also got one of his Moisture Glow Lip Serums. I also love these. I have so many of these. I don't have all of them, but I almost do. I love this formula from Mario. And this one is in Watermelon Glow. It's very sheer, but I love the color, so it looks really good to me with the blush. But that's it there. These are very, very glossy. So if you like that wet, juicy kind of glossy lip, this Moisture Glow formula will give you that. Then I got the Refi Eye Balm, also because of Martina Lily. I've heard her talk about this many times, and she always influences me. So I did get this. So it looks like this. It looks like a big chapstick, honestly, but basically you use this like you would an eye cream or any type of prep product under your eyes. I'm very intrigued about this because in the last few months I've been using the Versed Retinoid Eye Balm at night, and it's an eye balm, so it's like this, but it's in a jar, and I love that product. In fact, I'm almost out of it. I've almost completely used it up. But because of that, it makes me very curious about eye balms in general, so I can't wait to try this. Also from Sephora, I got the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Under Eye Powder. I don't know how I've never tried this, but I've never tried it. And I actually love Laura Mercier powder. I like the original and the Ultra Blur version. I like both. But I've never tried this under eye powder before. And a few months ago on a video, I forget what video it was, but somebody left a comment and they were talking about how great this powder was, and it's like the only thing that they would use under their eyes to set their concealer. And I've had that in the back of my mind since then. But a lot of times when I've been in Sephora, the little section for this is empty, but they had it in Sephora in New York. So I got that. I can't wait to try that out. I did get another Summer Fridays lip butter balm. I got the cherry one, which is the red color. I think I have almost all of them, but I didn't have the cherry. And this smells, if you like cherry, this one actually does smell like cherry. And it has a red tint, but it's not super, super intensely red, but it does give just a little bit of like a reddish tint. So that's it there, but it's not anything scary. I love a red lip though, especially like a sheer red lip in the summertime. I think that's so pretty. I feel like this is such a random assortment of products. I also got this. This was also influenced by Martina Lily. This is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Liner Stick. And I got the shade Jungle, which is a green. But I swatched these in store, and these felt really, really nice. They come in a few different shades, but looks like this. It looks similar to the regular cream shadow sticks, but this color in Jungle, it's this beautiful green. I cannot wait to use this, but they come like this. So the tip of it is kind of pointed, so you can use it like a liner, but that is the shade Jungle right there. They also have a brown, a black, like a burgundy color, and then like a slate gray. But Martina said that these are really good. I got yet another lip liner in the shade, or from Tower 28. This is their multi-liner, the one liner. This is one of their new shades in Check Me Out. They recently released, I think there's 2 new shades. This is one of them. So it looks like that. It's kind of a pinky nude on the warmer side, but I really like these liners. And again, I never go in a makeup store without coming out with a lip liner for the most part. I got one of the Pat McGrath cream blushes. Now, I already have one of these in Divine Rose, I think is the one I have, which is very pink. But this color, when I saw this color in store, this is also one of the newer release colors in Alluring Nude. This color got me because this is the kind of color that literally goes with everything. I feel like you don't see it that much. It's like a true nude, so it looks like that right there. But how perfect is that color? Reminds me a lot of the Soft Pop blush from Makeup by Mario in Barely Blushing. That's what this reminds me of. But look at that color. I just feel like that's such a perfect nude. It'll go with everything. And I actually really like this Pat McGrath formula. It's very balmy and very dewy. So if you don't like that, you probably wouldn't love these, but I do really like the formula. And then last thing from Sephora is this Armani Prisma Glass lip gloss, the High Shine Oil Infused Lip Gloss in the shade Nude Glow. This has almost come home with me numerous times, and I was in the store and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get that lip gloss because I keep almost buying it, thinking about it, not buying it, still thinking about it. So I was like, okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. So it's just a very light nude gloss, but that is it there. And it also has a little bit of like a pink shimmer in it. It's very, very fine shimmer. Like it doesn't look glittery or anything, but that is shade number 7 right there. And that is everything from Sephora. Now we'll move into Ulta. And finally from Ulta, very, again, random assortment of products. I got one of the new MAC Glow Play blushes, or I don't know if they reformulated them or what happened, but they re-released these recently. I think maybe they added some shades. I don't know if they changed the formula or not. When I was swatching it, it doesn't feel like a different formula, but I got one of these in Blush Please, and I did already swatch this, so if you see like a fingerprint in it, that's why. I used to have the shade So Natural, and I loved this formula, but I love this color. Like, look at that color. Clearly I have a type because all of my blush colors look similar, but I just loved that nude. So very excited about that. In fact, I have a full face of MAC coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And then I got this concealer. This is the Estee Lauder Futurist Soft Touch Brightening Concealer in the shade 2N. And there's no real story why I bought this. I was in there and I was looking around and I swatched this and I don't know, I just kind of wanted to try it. So this is the shade 2N. You know I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer, so I'm excited to try. I don't think I've ever tried an Estee Lauder concealer, actually. Then I've been looking for this forever, and I finally found it, the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment in the shade Strawberry Sorbet. I have the original one of these in the yellow tube that's more like a citrusy smell, but this one is more of a strawberry smell and it's a pink tint. But I love this lip formula. I feel like this is highly underrated and I really been wanting this pink one. Oh yeah, it smells so good. But the pink is sold out everywhere, but they actually had it in store at Ulta in New York. So that is the pink one right there. But I love this because number one, you can squeeze it on so you don't have to stick your finger in it. But this is thick and it stays on your lips. It is so nice. I highly recommend these if you want a new lip treatment. These are fantastic. Then I got one of these from Rabanne. This is the Drama Lips. I think that's the name. The Rouge Rabanne Drama Lips in the shade Hang Up. And this, I've only ever tried Rabanne eyeshadows. I've never tried the lip products, but they got me with this color because this shade is so pretty. So that's it right there in the shade Hang Up. So it's very like hydrating feeling and very balmy, but it has a lot of pigment for this type of lip product. I got a Half Magic eyeshadow single in the shade Wet Pebble. And this, I don't know, let me know if you know the answer to this, but so they come like this. They come in this neon yellow little recyclable container. And then there's the eyeshadow, but is there not like a compact that you buy for this, or are you supposed to keep it in here? Because this says recyclable on the inside. So I don't know. I don't remember seeing like a little compact with this, but if you know, let me know. Or maybe you're supposed to keep it in this cardboard. I don't know. But look at this eyeshadow. So that's the shade Wet Pebble. And the minute I swatched this, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Look at that color. It kind of reminds me of Dior Beige Mitza. It's very similar to that, but look at that shine. Oh, that's so pretty. I've never tried anything from Half Magic before. And then one final thing. This is also very random. I think this might be an Ulta exclusive product. I could be wrong. I don't know. But this is the Clinique Pop Lip and Cheek Oil in Black Honey. So they recently released a whole Black Honey collection, and I think this is one of the products. And then there's a mascara that's like the Black Honey color, like that burgundy shade. And there might be something else in the collection, I'm not sure. But I was very curious about this. So it looks like that. Now I don't know that I would put this on my cheek because it's a little bit like sticky and balmy. So I don't know how this would go on your cheek, but I thought I could use it as like a lip oil. So that is Black Honey. And then the only other like beauty type product that I got was my Lip Lab lipstick that I made. So if you watched my vlog, I kind of showed some clips while I was there making this lipstick, but basically they're Bite Beauty's lip labs and they're all over the United States. You can look them up online. So basically you go in and you make your own lip product, and there's a few different things. You can make a gloss, or like a satin lipstick, a matte lipstick, and then a lip balm. So you can kind of choose what you want. I went with the satin lipstick, which is more than a lip balm, but not as much pigment as the matte lipstick. So you basically go in and you pick colors that you like, and they kind of help, and they mix shades of pigment together to get like your perfect shade. So this is mine. So it looks like this, and this is the satin formula. This was a really fun thing to do, so I highly recommend it if you're in a city that has one or you're traveling and you see one. Highly recommend doing this. But this is my color right here, and you get to name it and everything, and I named mine Belle, which Belle is my cat, my older tabby cat. She's like my child. I love her so much, but I named it after her. And you get it engraved. And then mine has the little Virgo symbol right there, which is so cute. I just wiped off my lip gloss that I had on, so we'll put this on. I love that color, especially with this lip liner. This lip liner is the Maybelline Lifter Liner in the shade On It. But that's what I wanted, like a really light, not super light, but like a light pinky nude. Okay, then I did get some skincare. So I was Googling a few weeks before we went to New York. I was Googling just different stores. I knew we were gonna be staying in like the Soho area. And I came across this store online, and I'm so glad that I went here, and it's Scenty. So I went to the one that is, it's in Chinatown basically. It's off like the Canal Street area. And basically it's a store full of Korean skincare, like full of Korean skincare. And I'm talking like a tiny little store, like almost the size of a closet. But the Korean skincare, I mean, they had every single Korean skincare product you could think of. They had it in this tiny little store. So I took my husband in there and he was like, what is this? Where are we? He doesn't really get the whole Korean skincare craze that's going on. But anyway, I got some stuff there. Honestly, I could have stayed in there for like an hour or more, but I tried to get my stuff and move along because it was very, very tiny and my husband was ready to go. So first I got this I've been wanting to try. This is the Anua Pore Cleansing Oil. It's a cleansing oil to remove makeup, but I keep seeing on Instagram and TikTok people raving about this cleansing oil in particular from Anua. And I know that's a pretty popular Korean brand, but I've never tried anything from them. So I got the oil, and then I also got the Anua Heartleaf Intense Calming Cream. They also had testers out of like so many of these products, which was really nice because usually when I get Korean skincare, I have to order it from Stylevana or Amazon, and obviously you can't like test things when you order online, so it was nice to be able to see it in person. But this is just supposed to be a really good, thick, calming night cream. So I also got that from Anua. I also got this, and believe it or not, this I actually found at a TJ Maxx in New York, but this is a Korean skincare product. It's the COSRX Comfort Ceramide Cream Mist. So it's like a cream mist toner. I have been looking for this product for a while, and for some reason, TJ Maxx has a lot of COSRX, but I never see this product. So I was very excited to see it. It was $12.99. And it just has a ton of calming ingredients, glycerin, panthenol, all the calming good things if you have sensitive skin. So I did get this from TJ Maxx, and the skincare section at TJ Maxx in New York City, it was like out of this world. It was incredible. It was clean, which I was shocked about. They actually had a lot of their products locked in either like a glass container, or they had those clear plastic things around things, which is annoying that they have to do that for every single product, but at least it keeps people from opening them and making a mess. I was amazed at the selection they had at TJ Maxx, and especially Korean skincare, they had a ton. It was incredible. I wish I had more time, but I did find this, so I'm very excited to try that out. And then something else I've never tried, but I keep seeing things about it. Is it Tur or the Tir? I'm not really sure. Milk Skin Toner. I have been on a Korean skincare toner kick for like the last year, and I've not tried this one. And I love a milky toner. So I did get that. I think it was makeup by Nikki LaRose, talking about this. I also got the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Airy Fit Daily SPF. I had a sample of this a few months ago and I loved it. So I saw this there and I figured I'd try it. You know I love my Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella SPF. I love that one. They had that one too. Honestly, I probably should have gotten a backup of that while I was in there. But anyways, I wanted to get this because I loved the sample that I had. And then the last thing I got is the COSRX Ceramide Lip Butter Mask. I've never heard anyone talk about this, but figured I'd try it. So that's everything I got from this cute little store. If you're ever in New York City, I highly recommend going here. If you're interested in Korean skincare, you will love it. I wish I was able to take video clip of that store because they had so much product in this tiny little store. It was pretty incredible. All right, now we'll move into the clothes that I got. If you're not interested, I understand, but I figure some of you are gonna wanna see, so I'll show you. One of the first places I went, and this, I'd never been in one of these stores before, but I loved it, and it was Everlane. Everlane is kind of like Madewell, if you're familiar with Madewell. It's very minimal, classic styles, not much print. It's very like solid, neutral colors, just a lot of basics. And I've looked at their website before, but I've never been in one of the stores. I went in the store, and honestly, if I'd had more time, I probably would have found more in here. But I got this, and I'll put a little like try on clip of this so you can see a little bit better, but I got this Oxford shirt, and it's basically like a boxy Oxford that has it has a big pocket on both sides right here, but it's kind of boxy and oversized, and that is very much my style. I love Oxford shirts. I have many of them, and this is just like a classic blue and white stripe, and I loved it. It's so cute. You can kind of dress this up or down depending on what you wear it with. I did find a white pair of shorts at Everlane, and they look like this. They're just plain white denim shorts. I will put the try on clip here. I have trouble finding shorts that fit me a lot because usually I'm usually a 27, I would say, but sometimes the 27 is too big in the waist, but it fits in the hips. Or I try to get a 26 and it fits better in the waist, but then it's a little bit snug on like my hips and my legs. So I have that issue all the time. So I liked these because these are called the A-line short. So they're a little bit smaller in the waist, but they have a little bit more room in the butt and the legs, which is often my issue. So these fit me really well. So if you're built like that, maybe look into these A-line shorts. But I found those from Everlane, and they're really cute. They're just plain. They don't have holes in them or anything, which that's another thing. I'm kind of getting to the point where I don't want holes in my shorts and my jeans and stuff, and I have a hard time finding them sometimes. But found those. I also got a few of their t-shirts. So they have really good basic tees, and they're just classic like crew neck tees. So I got a few of these. I got a black one, a white one, and a gray one. And they were having a sale. I don't know if they do this sale all the time, but they were like buy one, get two free, or buy two, get one free. I forget. But they have really nice, really high quality t-shirts. And then I also found these. These were not from Everlane. I actually found these at Bloomingdale's on the sale rack, but these are Levi's, and they are the 80s mom shorts in size 27. And I tried them on and they fit me pretty much perfectly. I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes when I look at clothes, especially jeans or shorts, a lot of times I can look at them and be like, those look like they would fit me. Does that happen to anyone else? I don't know if it's just me or not, but I had that reaction to these shorts. So I tried them on. They fit me perfectly, and they were on sale. So these are the 80s mom shorts, and they're high rise, which I have to have high rise in shorts and jeans because I'm long waisted. So mid rise or low rise never works for me. So I have to have like high rise, but these fit me perfectly. So I did get those. And then I did get a few things from Aritzia, which I love Aritzia. It's very expensive, so I don't buy a ton of stuff from there, but the stuff that I have from there, I wear all the time. Like I just wear it constantly. Those tees that I wear all the time, those ribbed tees and tanks, those are usually either from Aritzia or Madewell. But anyway, the Aritzia at the time was having like their half yearly summer sale, so they had a ton of sale stuff. So I did get a few things from there. Just basic things, because that's just what I wear. But I got this really cute long sleeve. It's like a waffle weave, I think is what it's called. And it's long sleeve, but it's just cropped and kind of oversized. But it's this really pretty, kind of like a warm cream, which I love. So I found that, and that was 50% off, which is very good for Aritzia. And then the other thing I got from there is just very boring, but just a really nice kind of cropped long sleeve black tee. I wear this stuff all the time, so I did get that. And then from Nordstrom, not the beauty section, I did end up getting these pajamas. If you saw my haul or my vlog video, I showed these pajamas in the vlog, but they're, I don't know why, these just really spoke to me. I love pajamas. That's another one of my favorite things, but it's a long sleeve, like kind of oversized top, and it's that really soft modal fabric, and then just little shorts that go with it. So I did get those. And then the other thing I got from Nordstrom, I'm not sure, I was kind of surprised that they had these in stock because these sold out very quickly online, but they had them in the store. I did get these Adidas Gazelle shoes. I guess are very popular because they sold out online in just a few days. But I tried these on in the store and these were very comfortable, very, very comfortable. And I love the color. It's kind of like a taupey brown. And then these stripes here are like a light bone color. And then they have the little Adidas thing on the back. Very cute, very comfortable though. And I really like them. So I did get those. I did go down a size in these. I normally wear a 7.5 and I got a 7 in these. And then one more thing, this was kind of my splurge item that I got because I didn't plan to buy this, but I went in the store and it was hanging there, and I've wanted this for at least a year, probably a little bit more than that. So I saw it, it was my size, and I got it. I have wanted this sweatshirt from Anina Bing for the longest time. It says New York, Anina Bing, and I see people wearing these all the time. They come in a bunch of different colors and they say different things, but I went in an Anina Bing store, like a really cute little boutique in Soho, and they had literally one of these hanging there, and it was the New York one, and it was my size. And I've wanted it for over a year, so I bought it. So this was my like splurge to myself because these are ridiculously expensive for a sweatshirt. Did I need this? Absolutely not. But you know, this was my splurge item for myself, and it wasn't impulsive because I wanted it for so long. Oh, and then one other thing I did get, I'm wearing this ring. I got this at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, and it's not real gold or anything, but it looks like it is. This was in the jewelry case, the glass case that they have in TJ Maxx. And just a note, if you're not looking in the glass jewelry cases, make sure you're looking in there because you can find some good stuff, and not everything in the glass case is really expensive. Some of it is the like gold plated or sterling silver or gold vermeil jewelry. Not all of it is 14 karat. So make sure you're looking in there because you can find some really cute jewelry pieces in there. But this ring, I saw it and it was just love at first sight. I loved it. I don't have like a statement ring like this, but I love gold and I love the turquoise. So I did get that as well. And that is everything that I got in New York City. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, and I know several of you said you wanted to see this, so I thought I would sit down and share it with you. I had such a good time, and I'm so grateful that I was able to go and that I was invited to that event. And again, I thank you so much for watching and supporting my videos, giving them a thumbs up, commenting, using my links. It really does make a difference, and it does not go unnoticed by me. I really do appreciate all of you and all of your support. I wouldn't get an opportunity like that without you, and I know that. So thank you so, 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 so much. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and make sure to follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. I will also see what I can find of these things and link them all for you in the description box. They are affiliate links that support my channel when you use them. And I think that is everything for today. I will see you again very soon. Remember, simply be you.